Hello everyone and welcome back to Star Trek Online 23rd Century Campaign. Although we're really in the regular campaign now, but just after I ended the last video, I got a mission from Admiral Quinn. I should have been expecting this, but for some reason I didn't. Our next mission is diplomatic orders.
We have a diplomatic mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at Pajem. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orions, so we're assigning you to make sure everything goes smoothly. You are to escort Ambassador Sokketh to Pajem. Please meet him at Vulcan. Once you locate him, speak with him about the transport mission. Do whatever is necessary to keep him safe.
Okay. That's our next mission. So I guess we can do that right away. After I level up, of course. I don't need improved control expertise right now. Energy weapons would be better. Now, we actually lose effectiveness. Or, I shouldn't say we lose effectiveness. It's diminishing returns that we get from each level up. Or each rank of weapon training. This one gives us plus 50 to the skill. This one only gives us plus 35 for a total of plus 85. And then this one only gives us plus 15 for a total of 100. So it's kind of iffy whether it's worth getting these last ranks, but we'll see. Alright, we need to go to the Vulcan system. Which isn't too far away, I don't think. Nah. Bump the mic a bit. Yeah, this mission starts off fairly calmly. In fact, this whole arc starts off fairly calmly. No, I don't want to join the fleet. I'll probably get a few of those invites. I will join a fleet at some point, but not right now. Alright, let's shift over to Vulcan and enter the Vulcan system. Alright, we've arrived in the Vulcan system. You can put Tapela on the main screen.
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Pajem. Ambassador Sokketh is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it. I believe that Sokketh would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person.
Alright, let's board the shuttle. Wait, it gave Tarsi a bit of a makeover.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, this is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
Okay, they're waiting at the top of this hill. Now, the reason why Vulcans tend to be a bit more, I don't know, flat and uncaring in their line delivery It's because Vulcans, long time ago, they've repressed their emotions in order to embrace logic. That's part of their teachings.
Welcome to Vulcan.
Thank you, Ambassador Sokketh.
Do you have any questions?
What are you going to be doing at Pajem?
My business is my own. If you must know more, I require a meeting with the Abbot. He will not use subspace communications, so if I am to receive his counsel, I need to meet with him directly.
Well, it's very antisocial of the Abbot, but...
Do you have any questions?
Can you tell me about Pajem?
Pajem is a small world near Andoria. It is sacred to our people. There have been Vulcans on Pajem for centuries. In 2152, the ancient buildings that housed our monastery were destroyed by the Andorians.
That was before the Federation was even founded.
It was a failing in our logic that led to conflict with the Andorians. We have corrected our error. After the Federation was founded, a group of Andorians, Vulcans, and humans rebuilt the monastery as a symbol of peaceful coexistence and cooperation. Since then, a group of monks has lived there. They study the ideals of Shrol.
Shrol is probably the founding idealist in the Vulcan society. I'll speak a bit more on that later, though.
Do you have any questions?
Are you ready to leave?
This is ridiculous. Access to Pajem is strictly limited to preserve the sanctity of the monastery. No outsiders are permitted to land without the express permission of Savin, the leader of the Order of the Priest that maintains the planet. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty. But Savin has chosen this moment to illogically question my visiting the monastery. He is refusing to grant leave for me to meet with the Abbot at Pajem.
This is probably the most emotional Vulcan that I've ever met with, so far anyway. Can this trip wait until he changes his mind?
If I do not complete my journey to Pajem now, I will have to delay it until after the trade conference at Corodan is complete. And that could take weeks.
Wait, that still hasn't completed? Wow, that took a long time.
I fear I've spent too much time off-world. While I find it easy to deal with others, my own people can be stubborn. Perhaps you could speak to Savin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than I have.
I don't see why. He knows you more than me, but maybe. Let's speak with the High Priest.
Peace and long life.
Thank you, High Priest.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Now, why won't you let Sokketh visit Pajem?
Sokketh accuses me of abandoning logic, but he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to Pajem. The planet is sacred. Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at Pajem, I feel more at peace than any place else in the galaxy. Pajem has been touched by outside influences in the past. The Federation is at war. Now more than any other time, we must protect this refuge.
I
Do
agree.
you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Didn't Vulcans use Pajem to spy on my people, the Andorians, at one point?
That should never have happened. Buildings that had stood for 12 centuries were destroyed because we allowed politics and war in a place where there should only be logic and contemplative thought. As you know, when the Federation was founded, your people and mine rebuilt the monastery by hand. We pledged to keep it safe from the cares of the galaxy. Now only those who seek peace may enter.
Okay.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
The Vulcan people have monasteries? I'm guessing obviously, but...
Even a people who reject emotion require peace and contemplation. We are a spiritual people. Our rituals guide us throughout our lives. Vulcans who choose a life of study and isolation, as the monks at Pajem have done, help us maintain our connection with our ancestors. The monk's study of Sirach's words in the Kirshara give us all a greater understanding of who we are and who we should strive to be. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Well, that's a lot of dialogue. Tell me more about Sirach.
Centuries ago, the Vulcans were creatures of emotion. We fought one another in a series of wars that devastated our planet. Our species was on the brink of annihilation. Sirach taught us to embrace peace and to put aside our emotions in favor of logic. Sirach ushered in a time of awakening on Vulcan. His writings, the Kirshara, shaped all that we are. Without Sirach, the Vulcans you know would not exist. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
And why don't you trust the Ambassador?
I neither trust him nor distrust the Ambassador. I simply do not understand him. He will not reveal his reasons for wishing to speak to the Abbot, and has refused a mind meld with me. Normally I could respect his privacy, but other things I have heard trouble me. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors? Sokketh has spent more and more time away from Vulcan in recent years, and seems ill at ease in what was once his home. T'Pella admits he has changed in the past few months. He spends hours closeted in his study, and does not share meals with his staff as he used to. T'Pella says that the stress of the war with the Klingon Empire is taking its toll. She hopes the peace of Pajem will restore him.
Okay.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors? The monks do not use any unnecessary technology. Even replicators are not permitted on Pajem. There is a communications array available to the monks for emergencies. Sokketh's request does not qualify.
Okay.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Is there any way I can persuade you for me to continue my mission to allow Sokketh to visit Pajem?
I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect Pajem from harm. Sokketh says his reasons for wanting to speak to the Abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust Starfleet. Please, protect Pajem from any who would violate its sanctity.
Don't worry, I will. Alright, let's speak with the Ambassador.
Do you have any questions?
Alright, we can leave.
Excellent. Our departure has been delayed long enough by the whims of one man. I am prepared for the journey and can leave immediately.
Let's go. Alright, we can run a bit, because Ambassador Sokketh will keep up. We'll switch back to our phaser pistol. And if you look up on the mini-map, Ambassador Sokketh is way back there, but he will catch up. And we can even board the shuttle without him. Don't worry, he's on the shuttle.
Locked in flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
Alright, let's talk to the Ambassador. See if he's comfortable here.
I need to meditate and prepare for my meeting with the Abbot at Pajem. If you have no objections, I will retire to my quarters. Please notify me when we have arrived at our destination. Once again, you have my gratitude for your assistance.
Okay. And we will return to the bridge. And depart.
Your inventory has a replicator that will...
Yes, I know. Just telling me about the replicator. Okay. And we're gonna go to Pajem, but we're not gonna visit it quite yet. We've got a bit of a long mission coming up, so I think I'll split this one here. So, thanks for watching.